This is Awkward Occurrence with Awkward Entertainment. So in this video, I will be going over photos of Summer Wells released by her parents and a few other things in the case. I'm going to start with the photos. Summer Wells' parents released photos of what their daughter could look like 6 months later. So what she looks like now. And I thought, why would they post these photos? A few theories. I'm going to give a few theories as to why they posted these photos. Theory number 1. They believe she's alive and she's with an abductor who cares for her. What I mean by she's with an abductor who cares for her, this abductor wants to be a family. They go out every day. This abductor feeds her, clothes her, takes care of her like their very own daughter. So when they go out, they put her in various disguises so she won't be recognized by people in the public. Theory number 2. Summer Wells has been abducted and she's being prostituted by those abductors. Why do I say she's being prostituted? Because some of these photos looks like Summer Wells is in a prostitute's wig. You know, prostitutes wear all different types of wigs, and the theory going around is she was sold into sex trafficking. Either she was sold into sex trafficking or she was abducted then sold into sex trafficking. She's still alive. These people put her in disguises and they go around to various clients. That's theory number 2. Theory number 3. The Wells family are guilty of their daughter's disappearance and they're trying to play a role of innocent parents. So they release photos of their daughter to make it seem like they're innocent. That's theory number 3. They're just playing a role of being innocent, not having anything to do with their daughter's disappearance. So they have to act like innocent parents. So, let's continue. On the right, we have a photo of Robin Lane and Summer Wells. This is a Mother's Day photo when Summer Wells gave Robin a present. People went up in arms about this photo, about that fact. They said, I read comments, they said it's suspicious. Summer Wells gave Robin Lane a gift on Mother's Day. She should just be giving her mother's gifts. Oh, Robin Lane has something to do with Summer's disappearance because of the fact she gave Robin a couple of gifts on Mother's Day. That doesn't make sense, people. It doesn't make sense. I'm pretty sure your kids would give another woman a Mother's Day present. It's not out of the realm or normacy. It's not out of the realm or normacy for kids to gift other people on holidays. It's just not. We know Summer had a great attachment to Robin Lane. We've seen the church videos. We've seen Robin talk about Summer. All right. So it's not crazy. It's not a big deal. There's nothing suspicious about it. Guess who bought the present? The Wells. So Donald and Candus Bly bought the present for Summer to give to Robin Lane. Now Summer may have asked them, but again, the parents used their money to buy the presents. So they didn't have a problem with it. Donald Wells didn't have a problem with Summer giving Robin Lane a present. Candus Bly didn't have a problem with it. So what's the problem with everybody else? All right, let's continue this video. That doesn't say Robin Lane kidnapped Summer Wells. Now, this is the for sale sign, for sale barrel. I got a message under another video stating this is a common tactic of people who want to sell their children. They'll record a video of them in front of a for sale sign, put it on social media, so sex trafficking rings can see it. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's why they believe Candus Bly took this video. So, some way, somehow, Candus Bly took this video, put it on social media. Someone contacted her and said, "How much for your daughter?" No, no, and no. No. That's a good theory someone posted on my page, but no. No, I've never heard of that. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know if parents put their kids in front of for sale signs, have them dance around, post it to social media. I wouldn't know that, but no. Alright. That's just an innocent video of Summer dancing in the rain, which I wouldn't suggest your kids dance in the rain because they can get sick. Now we're going to get into speculation. Summer Wells was dead in the car on the way back from the swimming hole. In this video, it's nothing but a bunch of edited photos to show something that's not there. To show something that is not there. This person states her pants are covered in something wet, which I couldn't see. These pics were sent to me. There was an app used to bring out the color red, and they emphasize blood. If you look at the original picture, there's no blood, no anything in it. No anything in it. People make something out of nothing. Only thing I see is the 33 orange soda. 33 orange soda. That's the only thing I see. Look at Candace's knuckles. What we supposed to be looking at? What? You speculating she beat Summer Wells and Summer was dead in the back seat? I don't know why Candace took a picture of her knuckles, if she even did take a picture of her knuckles. You know there's a lot of wild things going around on social media about this case. Again, another picture of her knuckles, which says nothing. Look at all the red. A friend used an app to bring out the color. What red? What red? What red do we see? What red? It looks like she's sleeping. In the original photo, it just looks like she's sleeping. Also, if she was dead, you couldn't close her eyes. You couldn't close her eyes. It takes a while for a person's eyes to close after they pass. You can try to close it with your own hands, but they won't close. So it takes a few hours for the eyes, for the muscles to loosen up so you can close them. You can say, well, she may have been dead for a few hours, then Candace closed her eyes, but no. No. I think it's been edited, not a take. Let's continue. So you guys have seen these photos. It's just my favorite word, ridiculous. Serious head injuries. In the original photo, there's no head injuries. There's no bruises. There's no marks. Eye damage. There's no eye damage in the original photo. In the original photo, her fingers look like they have no injuries. She says, looks like under the skin, her nails whatsoever has no life. No. Let's continue. Again, her nails, they're using an app to change the color of the photo. They go on to say her hand look like it's swollen, which why would her hands be swollen? Writing on the collar. Let's go on. Fingernails again. Let's go on. All right, blood, no blood. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Look how swollen she is. She doesn't look swollen. Her hand doesn't look swollen. Everything seems normal. This gets into the red truck, which belonged to allegedly a 16-year-old boy named Ethan in a whole nother state, entire another state. That truck is not 1998 to 2004. And the person who put out that speculation still hasn't presented any evidence. No evidence at all. They say they would, they haven't. Someone has refuted their claims that this boy has a yearbook. He's on a roll. He's in a yearbook. He's 16. But this creator doesn't want to admit she was wrong. She doesn't want to present any evidence of her being right. Also, so she could at least presented some type of evidence, even if she made it up. She could have made up some type of evidence that he's actually 16. She could have made up a fake yearbook from the early 2000s showing a kid that looks something like Ethan to say, hey, he is actually 30 years old. This yearbook photo is from 2008, 2000, whatever. But no, she didn't even do that. And she could have brought a guest on, a special guest on, and special guest could have said, I know Ethan, he is 30 years old, he lives in Tennessee. She could have did that, but she didn't do that. She could have came up with some fake records for the truck shown as registered to Ethan, and Ethan is this many years old with his date of birth on it. Something. But we got nothing from her. I actually thought she would present evidence. So I was rooting for her. Because it seemed like she actually had evidence he was 30 years old. So when she said she was going to present it at a later date, I was rooting for her to shut up the trolls. But apparently, no evidence. And whatever happened to the truck happened to the truck. It is said he wrecked it. They try to state he damaged it himself to cover up the fact he was in Tennessee and he abducted Summer. So they're reaching like anything. Throw shit at the wall, see if the shit will stick. So they're throwing shit at the wall, anything they could think of to see what sticks, to connect this boy to Summer Wells. That's what they're doing. I think they damaged the truck police were looking for and got another one or got pictures off the internet of a wrecked truck and used them. I don't know. It's crazy. Yeah, you're crazy. Whoever made that video, you're crazy. That's the 1980s truck. Nothing like a 2004. Look, nothing like a 2004. They state they reported him in late July. So, of course, that was July. It's now December. He had nothing to do with it. If that statement is true, they reported him in late July. Where did they even find him to say he's a suspect or he's the one who was on Ben Hill Road driving a red truck? Like, where did they even find this Ethan character? Like, nobody asked that question. But the fans who believe the creator just goes along with it. They go along with it. They go along with the BS. They don't ask questions. They go along with it. Kind of like Stockholm Syndrome, which if Summer Wells was abducted, she may develop Stockholm Syndrome and get used to being with this new person. And let's continue. Now, why did I put this in here? Let me see. The footprints, the bare footprints. I made another video about that already. It was found, allegedly the bare footprints was found on Jody Sue's ex-boyfriend's land. I'm going on a limb and say there was no footprints found on Jody Sue's ex-boyfriend's land. Because Summer wouldn't walk 20 minutes away from the house, then walk into the woods and do what? Fishing hole. Okay. Now back to Candace and Donald Wells. Let me go back to Candace and Donald Wells for a second. Let me go back. There were some talking points I wanted to get into with Candace and Donald Wells. I thought I saved those talking points within this video, so I have to go back myself and see what those talking points were. Now I remember. So if you're still with me, I just remembered. Okay, in the beginning, Candace Wells stated her husband, Donald Wells, was arrested and taken into custody. This was a couple months ago. That turned out to be a lie. That turned out to be a hoax. Now, people are saying she was misinformed. Hoax number 2. Candace Wells stated her daughter's body was found in a pond at the next door neighbor's house. That turned out to be a hoax. Was there another hoax number 3? Was there another hoax number 3? No, let's just work with those 2. So hoax number 1 and 2. People are saying Candace didn't lie, she was misinformed. How in the heck was she misinformed? Hoax number 3 was the footprints. Candace Bly, told a creator that footprints were found in a neighbor's ex-boyfriend yard. That turned out not to be true. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, those footprints weren't found on Jody Sue's ex-lover's yard. That turned out not to be true. The excuse another creator gave was Candace Bly was misinformed. She didn't lie. She didn't hoax people. She was misinformed. So, was Candace Bly misinformed about her husband being arrested or taken away somewhere? Wasn't that Candace Bly who told another creator my husband was arrested or taken away? Now, wasn't it Candace Bly who told the creator the police are next door at my neighbor's house and they found the body? And wasn't it Candace Bly who told the creator my daughter's footprint was found in a neighboring yard? But she was misinformed. And on all 3 occasions, she was misinformed. And she took her misinformed self on the internet and told people that. I don't think she was misinformed at all. I think Candace Bly knows exactly what she's doing by giving out misinformation to these creators and making everybody look stupid and making everybody think it's something when it's nothing. She was misinformed. Really? How many times is this lady going to be misinformed about what's going on in her daughter's disappearance by the police? How many times is she's going to be misinformed? Really? No, I don't buy she was misinformed. So she got online and told us lies. I don't buy that. What else? What was the other talking point in this video? That was really it. If I have anything else to say about Candace Bly and her misinformation she gives out online, I will let everybody know. All right, anything else? I'm going to get ready to close this out. Anything else? Just that it's possible, it's very possible this family is innocent. Through all the drama, through all the misinformation they have presented on YouTube, it's possible they are innocent and somebody Candace knew came up on that hill and took Summer. That is possible. Anything else? Nothing else. Nothing else. This case, of course, is still ongoing. The parents are suspect number one. Suspect number two would be this abductor that they knew. They just can't think of their name or who it is. And that abductor is going to be found soon. Summer is alive. She will be reunited with her mom and dad. And all the speculation that the parents were guilty of something would have been for nothing at all. Summer Wells will be reunited with her parents. They will not do a day in jail at all. They're going to get their sons back, and it's going to be the end of this case. That's it, people. That is it. This has been Awkward Occurrence or Awkward Entertainment, and I will see you in the next video.